The silence didn't last. A sharp cry split the darkness. One of the night watchmen looked up. What was that? Before anyone could answer, a massive shadow burst through the canopy. Its wings spread wider than a grown rootborn's home. The great owl dropped without a sound. Only the rush of wind announced its attack. Look out! The warning came too late. A young rootborn carrying a basket of herbs stepped onto an open branch road. The owl struck. Its talons slammed into the wooden walkway. The force threw the young rootborn backward. The basket exploded into the air. Leaves scattered like rain. The owl struck again. Its talons searched wildly. The young rootborn scrambled backward, barely escaping the razor-sharp claws. Hunters rushed from every direction. Spears! Bows! The great owl spread its wings. A deep hoot rolled through the forest like distant thunder. Then it launched back into the darkness. Arrows chased after it. None found their mark. Within seconds, the giant bird disappeared into the night sky. Silence returned. No one moved. The shattered basket lay scattered across the branch road. Fresh claw marks gouged deep into the living wood. The young rootborn sat trembling, unable to speak. Caleb slowly knelt beside him. Are you hurt? The young man swallowed hard, then slowly shook his head. I don't think so. Caleb helped him to his feet. Enoch stared into the darkness above. His face grew solemn. We've always watched the forest floor. He slowly lifted his eyes toward the canopy, but we forgot. The forest has another hunter. Around them, families stepped quietly from their homes. Parents gathered frightened children into their arms. No one laughed now. No one hurried across the branch roads. For the first time, the rootborn truly understood. Living high among the trees didn't place them beyond danger. It simply meant their greatest danger could come from above. Tim settled into his saddle. He tested each strap one last time. Nothing shifted. Nothing slipped. He looked down at the village. Every eye was fixed on him. Chip stepped forward. You ready? Tim smiled. I'll let you know when we land. A few nervous laughs broke the silence. Tim gently rested a hand against his raven's neck. The giant bird turned its head. For a moment, they simply looked at one another. Then Tim nodded. Let's bring him home. The ravens crouched. Powerful wings spread wide. Wind swept across the village. Leaves danced beneath the towering roots. Then, with 4 mighty leaps, the ravens launched. Gasps echoed through the village. The birds climbed above the trees. Higher, higher. Soon the village disappeared beneath the endless forest canopy. Tim had never seen a world like this before. The forest stretched in every direction, a sea of green. Trees that had always seemed enormous now formed an endless nation of giants. Creeks shimmered beneath the leaves. Game trails wound through the undergrowth. Everything looked different from above. One elder called from a nearby raven. I can see for miles, another pointed. Look, a deer. Far below, a whitetail moved quietly through the brush. Tim smiled. So this is what they see every day. The 4 ravens spread out. Each searched a different stretch of forest. Tim scanned every opening beneath the trees, every rocky hill, every fallen log. Nothing. Then, his raven gave a sudden squawk. Its head turned sharply. Tim followed its gaze. There, far below, a tiny figure knelt beside a patch of mushrooms. Porky? Alive. Tim's face softened. I found you. Before anyone could celebrate, movement caught his eye. Between the trees, a fox stepped quietly into the clearing. It hadn't seen the ravens. It hadn't seen the elders. Its eyes were fixed on Porky, still gathering mushrooms, still completely unaware. Tim's smile vanished. His voice turned sharp. Down! This isn't the end of the story. It's only the beginning. Tune in for the next episode, A World of the Nomads. If you enjoyed this episode, like, subscribe, and share, and hit the comments. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you want to see more of. Let's talk.